It was not by chance that this struggle came to be. The blame falls squarely upon my shoulders for giving evil the chance it needed, and therefore fulfilling an ancient prophecy. Raiden's Earthrealm champions had failed to stop the Deadly Alliance from fully resurrecting the mummified army of the Dragon King. In the end, only Raiden himself stood between Earthrealm and total destruction. Defying the Elder God's wishes, he alone challenged Quan Chi and Shang Tsung in Mortal Kombat, Earthrealm's last hope for freedom. Raiden fought well against the two sorcerers, and it seemed as though victory was at hand. But the combined might of Quan Chi and Shang Tsung proved to be overwhelming, even for a Thunder God. Raiden was defeated. The Deadly Alliance had won. Their victory was short-lived. As suspicion and lust for power overcame both Quan Chi and Shang Tsung, the former allies turned on each other. The Deadly Alliance was no more. Quan Chi defeated Shang Tsung and reveled in his conquest. But it is said that there is only one true ruler of Outworld. And that ruler had returned. Onaga, former Emperor of Outworld, the Dragon King. The prophecy had been fulfilled. The Dragon King had indeed returned to Outworld to reclaim his army and impose his dominance. Death awaited all who stood in his way. And so it was that a new alliance was formed out of desperation. Sworn enemies joined forces to combat a greater threat. Raiden began to realize that even their combined might was not enough to defeat the Dragon King. There was only one chance left. Raiden's sacrifice was in vain, for the blast had little effect on the Dragon King. Now Onaga has what he needs to shape the realms as he sees fit. I was the fool who brought him this power. Only I can destroy this threat, born of deception.
If you grew up in the early 2000s, there's a good chance Mortal Kombat Deception left a lasting impression on you. Released in 2004 by Midway, this wasn't just another fighting game. It was darker, stranger, and far more ambitious than fans expected. While many people remember the classic arcade era of Mortal Kombat from the 1990s, Deception took the series in a completely new direction. Let's start with the gameplay. Deception kept the series' iconic one-on-one fighting, but it added so much more. There were mini-games like the board game-inspired chess combat and the trap-laden puzzle combat. You could explore the world of the game with a free-roaming adventure mode, something new for Mortal Kombat, giving you a sense of space beyond just the arenas. Then we have the characters. Of course, fan favorites like Sub-Zero, Scorpion, and Liu Kang returned, but Deception introduced a darker, more twisted roster. Players got to control new fighters like Ashra, Cobra, and Havoc. Each character had unique fatalities, special moves, and backstories that added to the game's dark charm. The story was equally captivating. It picked up after the events of Deadly Alliance. With the sorcerer Shang Tsung and the undead warrior Quan Chi defeated, a new threat arose. The evil Dragon King Onaga returned, and it was up to the combatants to stop his resurrection. The rich lore gave every fight a weight, making each victory part of a larger saga. Visually, Deception stood out. On the PlayStation 2, it was one of the most detailed fighters of its time. The character models were expressive, the backgrounds were atmospheric, and the brutal X-ray moves were as satisfying as they were shocking. The reception was huge. Fans loved the variety, and the mini-games kept people coming back. Critics praised its innovation and depth, although some felt it strayed a bit too far from traditional arcade action. Still, Deception cemented itself as a landmark in the franchise. Its legacy is undeniable. Deception paved the way for future Mortal Kombat titles, influencing how they incorporated storytelling, exploration, and innovation. Whether you were a casual player or a hardcore combatant, Deception was a game that kept you coming back for more. Thanks for watching, and if you love this dive into Mortal Kombat Deception, don't forget to like and subscribe for more retro gaming content.